Zach turned away from the drunk stranger who'd tried to grope Elise and turned his attention to Elise herself.
Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in traffic.
The stranger seemed wary of starting a confrontation with Zach and scurried away. Zach slid his arm through Elise's and walked her to a table. Elise noticed everyone in the room turned towards the entrance to the restaurant's dining room. Zach's father had arrived. Behind Zach's father, in a blue cocktail dress, stood Delaney, clearly searching for Zach. Elise met Zach's gaze. "Did you invite Delaney? Your mom doesn't want her here."
No, my mother was pretty clear that Delaney was not welcome. I didn't invite her. It's possible my dad did. He doesn't like Delaney more than anyone else in the family, but he's really close with her father.
Elise pursed her lips in distaste and remained silent. Zach answered Elise's unspoken question.
Most people here know Delaney. Delaney and I ran in the same circles growing up. A lot of these people have business ties with her father.
Delaney made her way to Zach and Elise. "What a surprise to see you here, Elise. You look beautiful." Elise plastered on a fake smile and turned to Delaney. "You look wonderful too." Delaney looked for a chair. "Zach, I'd love to sit by you. Can we maybe rearrange the chairs so I can sit on your right?" Zach felt his mother staring at him and Delaney disapprovingly.
"There's a chair on the other side of the table. Why don't you just take that one?"
Delaney pouted, but upon seeing that Zach was unmoved, made her way to the other chair. Zach's father approached their table and stepped behind Zach.
"Can we have a private word? There's a smoke room in the back where we won't be disturbed."
Zach nodded and rose to join his father. Delaney approached Elise, wine glass in hand, clearly poised to start a fight. "I know you and I have our problems, but it's Zach's mom's birthday party. Can we just call a truce for tonight for her sake?" Elise was right. Zach's mother would be furious if they caused a scene at her party, and that would hardly help Delaney's campaign to replace Elise as Zach's wife. Delaney sighed and nodded to Elise. "Fine." Elise and Delaney sat awkwardly together for a while, waiting for Zach. Elise stood up. "I think I'm gonna go and look for Zach." Delaney nodded. "I'll come with you. He's been gone for a while." Elise and Delaney wove their way through the halls of the venue until they found the smoke room. Zach and his father spoke in hushed tones, but not so softly that they could not be overheard.
"The situation has changed. Your mother loves Elise, but Delaney's family has approached me and offered to let me acquire their company if you marry her. Financially, divorcing Elise and marrying Delaney would be the better decision."
I know Delaney left you before, but now that your health issues are over, that shouldn't be an issue.
Elise felt like someone had thrown a bucket of cold water over her head.
I don't want to marry Delaney, and even if I did, the rest of the family hates her.
They'll get over it. You need to think of yourself and what you want.
I am thinking of what I want. I want Elise.
Delaney paled from where she was listening beside Elise. She'd always thought that Zach truly loved her, but Zach didn't mention that to his father at all. Elise and Delaney both quietly scurried away from the smoke room before Zach or his father could notice them. Delaney went straight to the party in the main dining room, while Elise fled to the women's bathroom. Once inside the bathroom, Elise locked the door of a large stall and began to cry. Elise returned to the main dining room, snagged a new glass of champagne from the tray of a passing server, and rejoined her table. "Well, you heard Mr. Blackwell. You don't have a chance with Zach." Elise stared at Delaney, and for the first time, saw the insecurities beneath the mean girl facade. "If Zach decides to marry you for your money and you think you can be happy with that, be my guest. I would hope that you'd marry someone who actually loves you, but your life isn't my business." Delaney glared at Elise one more time before turning away and pointedly ignoring her. The guests sang happy birthday to Zach's mother. Cake was passed around, and Elise exchanged pleasantries with the others at her table. Zach returned to Elise's table after the cake and slung an arm around her shoulders, unaware of Elise's inner turmoil.
I'll be staying a bit longer, but let me have my driver take you home.
No thanks. I'll find my own way home. Elise walked away, and Zach followed her, uncomprehending. Elise, wait up! Did something happen? What's wrong? Elise ignored Zach and flagged a taxi back to her new apartment in Sunset Park. Once home, she prepared herself a cup of hot tea. She took a warm shower. She reminded herself that she was strong, independent, and didn't need Zach or anyone else to take care of her, injured or not. Zach returned to his Soho apartment and poured himself a glass of wine. He thought over the conversation he'd had with his father and sighed. Zach poured himself more wine and settled in for the night. Maybe after another drink and a full night of sleep, the answers would come to him.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,